Honorable, as we are moving now, I will now base my selection on seniority in services and seniority in other fields. So I'm picking people who at least I know them. Can I start with the Resident District Commissioner Acayo? I know you're very senior in the system. You will stand in for other Resident District Commissioner.
Honorable Speaker, Member of Parliament who are here, the councillors in your capacity, members of the family, the fraternity of NRM, all members who have come to join hands with the family of our mother. Before I say anything, in our structure as RDCs, it is in order for me to speak when my colleagues have spoken. So I would like, Honorable Speaker, in the fraternity of the presidency, that is the protocol, that I would like, if possible, let my colleague say something in this district. Then I will also add as a colleague who have come in this sudden death of our mother. So Mara, through the speaker, I don't know.
Then you will divide your minute because I'm well calculated right now and I'm using the rules of procedure. I say precedence and seniority you can represent no matter, because we are not talking a lot of security here.
We are going to divide the minutes you have given me with my colleagues. Even one, we can do that. So Honorable, my colleague, you can come and say something, and also I put it right.
Right Honorable Speaker, sir, Honorable Councillors who are here, the Chairman District Noya and all your deck members, senior members of this country, Ladiet Mwaka, Opoyo, the NRM Executive Committees, Noya District, the Regional Mobilizer, all the leaders from your various capacities, my brother Nobinson Kidega. I want to take this opportunity, first of all, to introduce myself. My name is Omar Christopher, JRDC Noya. This is a day that making speeches are not easy. But let me thank those who have organized this council and those who have supported the send-off of our mama, the late Honorable Mary Rose Nyeko, whom I've known for a very, very long time when I was still a child. Before I hand over to my brother, let me make a short statement that before she died, she made a call to me 2 days and she died. And she asked me situation in the district. And I told her the situation was calm. She told me Noya is a very difficult district with a lot of pretenders. And that one of the greatest challenges that is left in the NRM that she supported for a very long time is only one, and that is corruption, entrenched corruption. And that fighting corruption is a very risky, and that we must stand our ground and fight corruption. And that I should visit her before she died. Unfortunately, I didn't. Rose Nyeko was very straightforward and someone who did not mean to what. She would tell you straight in your face. And that was her. Rose Nyeko, when she was already in the party, for me, I had a very turbulent history. Among those I knew when I was still in the jungle, I was a child soldier. I knew Rose Nyeko, I knew the late Mills John Paudu, who was at that time a probation officer in Gulu. I was a young fighter. And I knew the late Justin Moro, who was then called Justmo. They wrote to me a letter thinking I was an adult so that I engaged with the government. We were in a battalion called Nyoka, one of the fiercest rebel groups around Ngomrom. I was a very young kid. Unfortunately, midway, we had an interaction with the late Ikondere, and the mission was aborted. Ikondere jailed me for 3 months. At the barracks here, there was no quarter guard yet at that time. And at that time, we continued with the engagement, and they explained to me, they asked how I got involved in that situation. And I explained that I grew up in the barracks at Mbuya, Giro headquarters, because my father was staying at Katasa. My father was the chief engineer, Uganda Transport, UTC. And the late Mills John used to stay there, and the late Rod Oyuelo, they used to go there when they were studying. That is how they knew me. And that is how Mills John Paudu, at his position as a probation officer, decided to approach the district authorities and the NRA leadership that I know this child. We can engage. And at that time, that is when after sometimes I came to town and I went back to school, I knew Rose Nyeko. And they were convincing me how I can actually contribute in the restoration of peace and security in northern Uganda. That is how I became the youth leader, and that's how I became the guild president at the NTC, and we made huge contribution through Dokacho and direct intervention in the various areas. When I became the senior mass mobilizer in the office of the RDC, and I became acting RDC in Pade. And that is how I got close to government. I did not start today from nowhere. Rose Nyeko loved development. Rose Nyeko loved her people. Rose Nyeko died while serving, even when at a difficult time. My people, I want to thank all of you who are here, that unless we act with integrity, unless we love our people, unless we stop being pretentious, we will never ever achieve the objectives and the vision of His Excellency the President. Last Monday we met in Otuke, and he re-echoed his vision for this country, and Rose Nyeko was striving to achieve that vision of transformation. And the vision of transformation cannot be achieved when we don't work as a team. Not as people who connive to steal, but people who work as a team to help the population of this country. And this is exactly what we must do for this country, Honorable Speaker, sir, and all the members of this council. I think our members of parliament could help the district, and we continue with the work that Mego has started and the sacrifice that he made, and that should not be in the waste. The resolutions we make here can actually help if we work together to achieve these very resolutions and many other government programs. With these few remarks, this is not a time to make speech. My brother Robinson, feel free, talk to our council, and I want to thank the Honorable Speaker for inviting you also to be around, and all of you. May God bless you all. I say all this for God and my country. Thank you so much.
Honorable Speaker, I would like to request that I speak in our language. Luak Magupinokan.
The right on an RDC procedurally, you may be declared that we have not heard what you have spoken. Stick to the rules of procedure.
Yeah, thank you very much. Members who have come here, for those who doesn't know me, my name is Akideganok, RDC of Agago. Why are we here today? We are here today because we lost our mother. We are here today because our mother has shown interest to development. I would pray to God that the loss of our mother should bring unity in Noya district, starting today and going forward. I've not started knowing our mother today. I was one of the campaign agent, not even agent, manager for our mother when I was standing as mayor. I was very young, but not corrupt. So she was giving me her bag with money, and I keep that bag. Up to now, she knows I'm not a thief. When she's lying there, she knows I'm not a thief. Actually, community, I have lost words to say on the behalf of our mother. When we started work as the youth, she brought the daughter. I was the vice chairman of Bulu Youth Movement, and said, Nok and Juma, you train my daughter. She was from the university. The brother was very young, very, very young that time. We trained her. We moved with her. She got opportunity together with us. We started with her. Today we are burying the mother. It is really, really sad for us as a Choli community. Members of council, the resolution that you have today put in front of all the community and you are member of parliament, please let's work together. I know there are issues that might have been overboard for the council. His Excellency, Mego, work for His Excellency. So the President, through our office, will be part of what you people resolution, and we forward as our report on during the burial of Mego, so that the President also intervene to put things right on our behalf. So this is what we are going to work together with my friend Omara, so that this resolution are put into work. Mine is, we have not come to mourn. To me, basically, we have not come to mourn. I brought for you greetings from Agago. Agago's situation is not good, but we are going to work together with the people of Acholi and Agago and Uganda. His Excellency even came to see that the people of Agago sleep inside the house. So we need prayers from you. We need contribution from you. As I sit down, I would like us to bury Mego as a hero. Honorable Speaker, allow me, as the members here, the NRM fraternity, everybody who has come here to stand up, so that we clap for Mego for 4 times. That is how actually has the heart. So I will count for myself, you clap. And also, if Mego was alive, he will greet a neighbor. So greet the neighbor, and I will come and sit. Can we start and clap? I said 1. Let's clap very hard. 1, 2. Where are the bands? 3 and 4. Thank you very much. May God put his soul in the right hand. Thank you.
Thank you,
Speaker, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Robinson. I have very few people that I'm going to invite. You know, council is different from other ordinary meetings, and we most likely sticks on rules of